playing back the cutscene that we just recently watched, but...
Hey, pal, over here.
Yeah, we're at the bit with the Y-Wings, aren't we, if I recall?
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later, to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, I feel like it...
Yeah, I've seen all of this.
My money's on...
I've already seen it. I do remember the conversation with him.
Why don't you...
Let's go to the briefing and skip it, because we did see the briefing in the last one.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicion.
An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project, so I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for Part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap. Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining our own star destroyer.
Yeah, I've seen this bit.
Head to the hangar.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Y-Wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships. Coming right up. If you need it, I got it.
Let's begin. I love the Y-Wing.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding our Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure. Still, better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship, and for no other reason.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Mystic Source.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later. You think the Empire built this listening post just to help them find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy.
Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post.
I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach.
I love it. They'll never see us coming.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. 5, give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark. It's bombs away.
Nice bombing.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
Taking enemy fire!
Joining formation.
We've lost a dish.
Kaboom! I love it.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
Enemies locked on.
Dish destroyed, nice job. That left a dent.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup.
I felt that from here. Not bad, 5. Let's finish him off. Listening post. Alright, 5, form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
They're breaking through.
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station. Fly into the trench, give them hell.
Trench run.
They're after the thermal system.
TIE interceptors coming our way. I got you. I'm in formation. Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage. Nice shot. They really hate our Corvette. More Imperial fighters inbound. Our Corvette's hit. Corvette taking fire. Enemies wearing me down. They're after Frisk. I'm on the way. Heads up, I got eyes on ties. Come on, Five. The Corvette can't take this. This is our last chance to protect it.
Can't do it.
No, they destroyed the Corvette. Complete the mission.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Blast that trench, Five.
Obviously not good enough to do it.
Just finish off the thermal regulators.
That's hard, that is.
No need to thank me.
Oh, thanks.
They got me.
I'm not safe like this.
I got you.
It's a cool mission, but it's... I don't really like the disorientation that you get with the precision bombing.
Time for a trench run,
It
Five.
feels really tricky.
Right here and ready to go.
Thermal system destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea. All right, Five. Get in there and fly carefully.
I love this idea.
When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Drop your bombs, Five. I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, Five.
Quick, the vent is closing.
Go, go, go.
Just about made it out, great.
that, Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
Oh, hey, hey there. I just realised you're in the chat. Bloody autocorrect. I've called you Susan again. Didn't mean to. Keep doing that. I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing? You okay?
All I'm saying is, instead of blowing up that listening post, we should have commandeered it. Imagine the kind of fun we could have had messing with the Imperials. Or the credits we could make.
As your squad leader, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear that.
It's good.
Come on, Gunny. You telling me the New Republic couldn't use more intel? And you know war ain't cheap.
Actually, that's a good point. I guess once you steal a Star Destroyer, everything Imperial starts to look tempting.
You know, we used to be rebels. We turned into a legit republic, and suddenly we all gotta stay on the straight and narrow.
The commander's lining up a trap for Teresa Carroll. That's not enough of a con for you?
In the old days, I'd trick her for everything but a pair of boots to stand in. But I guess this'll do.
Well, when he's right, he's right.
I like
Now,
Frisk.
how about we get some actual work done?
He's an exact, like, definition of a scoundrel, which is amazing. He's one of those rebels that's like grey area rebels more than you know, than the people who are, what's the word? You know, by the book and everything.
Sensor sweep is complete.
Is it me, or has it suddenly gone cold? I bet you are, after all you've been doing today.
Everyone here?
First, congratulations. Because you captured the Star Destroyer Victorum, our Starhawk prototype has been completed ahead of schedule. But the Empire does not know that. They believe it's still under construction. Teresa Carroll will keep hunting Project Starhawk until it's destroyed, and we've been assigned to stop her. So, using that decoy message I sent, we're going to set up an ambush. The false intel stated that you're protecting a shipment of Magnite crystals, essential to completing the Starhawk. With this bait, we'll draw Teresa and the Overseer deep into the Xavian Abyss, a highly volatile area of space.
I'm putting my blanket
Here
over me.
is where we set our trap. Don't worry about the convoy. It's empty and droid piloted. However, that does mean you'll need to clear any obstructions from its path. Vanguard, I want you to defend that convoy with everything you've got. We need to make this look good.
I don't have a hot water bottle.
Our destination is this bottleneck. There, the Starhawk will be waiting to disable the Overseer, and hopefully, capture Teresa. Now, it might sound simple, but nothing is simple in the Xavian Abyss. Brace yourselves.
Take a sip of water. It's a pity I ain't got my hot tea with me. I've already drank it before the stream.
If Lyndon's right, this plan could knock Teresa Carroll off our tail. Sooner the better, if you ask me. Lyndon's convinced himself that he's put us in danger. Yeah. They can't make him focus on the bigger picture while Teresa's still in it. The commander's a smart man, but everyone has someone who can push their buttons. I wonder if we can push hers, too. We'll give Teresa a harmless convoy to follow. Play this out. And see just how far we can lead her. It's all about playing the long game.
He legit sounds like...
When the Empire occupied Moncala, I learned how to string Imperials.
No, I can't do
along.
that. It's alright, I'm not too thirsty
People
to be
underestimate
honest.
you. I spent a lot of time around Imperials, playing the dumb alien. A bartender, a sweeper, someone safe. Next day, the rebellion would know everything I'd overheard.
Clever guy.
It wasn't easy, but I learned to stay patient and wait for opportunities.
Well, am I not thirsty? Because I'm not thirsty.
Remember, the Xavian Abyss is no place for the faint-hearted. And Teresa knows a few tricks of her own. Keep your eyes and ears open, all right?
Oh, I'll make sure to do that. Talk to Lyndon.
And the Starhawk's crew.
More than ready. I selected the crew personally based on their expertise and experience. They've been training for months.
That's good. I appreciate your support on this, General.
It's a good plan, Lyndon. Just be careful. I know you have a past with the Overseer's captain. Don't let it cloud your judgment.
One moment, General. Sorry.
Why can't I go and
I
make
can't talk
one?
right now.
Because I'm streaming?
The squadron's waiting.
I don't want to leave a gigantic, like, gap of the stream. Because then people will get a bit, viewers, when they find it in demand, will get a bit bored of it being, like, a long pause or whatever. Because, like, when I'm streaming, it has to be constant. You know, the only time I ever really disappear is if I have to, like, go to the bathroom or something. And even then, I mute myself and nip away for, like, a couple of seconds or whatever. But making a cup of tea, that's going to take a few minutes, and I'll keep people waiting. And it's at that point where, you know, people just don't stick around if you don't do that. So, it's all about attracting viewers, man.
I've heard tales of the Xavian Abyss. They say it's swallowed entire fleets without a trace. Sending our brand new Starhawk in there is quite the gamble. Commander Jades must have complete faith in its builders. And in us, of course. We'll be the ones making this ruse work, after all.
I'm comfortable now.
I took the liberty of studying the Starhawk's blueprints. It's not just another capital ship. It's a defense against Imperial fleets. Every spare inch is packed with lasers and munitions, but what really caught my eye was the tractor beam. If I understood the blueprints, the Starhawk's tractor beam is 10 times more powerful than that of a Star Destroyer. It's incredible. The Magnite crystals they use in the Starhawk's tractor beam are quite rare. I think they salvaged a few from the Star Destroyer we captured. My family spent an exorbitant amount of credits sourcing Magnite crystals. It's so gratifying to see them go to a good cause. Let's put our new Starhawk through its paces, shall we?
What's Frisk got to say?
You got your choice of fighters for this mission. Next,
God damn it.
tell me what
I
you
wanna
need.
talk to Frisk.
I'll get it ready.
Game's like, no, let's set off.
So, the boss wants to pull the old bait and switch on Teresa. I must be rubbing off on him. Of course, the key to a good con is selling it. And going into the Xavian Abyss, well, either you're too naive to know better, or you think it's worth the risk. Like, say, stopping a Starhawk from being finished. Teresa Carroll's risking the Abyss just for the chance to destroy some Magnite crystals. Ain't she in for a surprise? I'm kind of excited to see our Starhawk tackle Teresa's flagship. All those engineers work their tails off to get it finished. That's one good thing about this new Republic. We're finally punching at the same weight as the Empire. One way or another, this is gonna be a show.
Hangars in ready condition. All pilots to their fighters.
Okay, we can launch.
If you need it, I got it.
It's a shame we can't customize the paint job on your ship. In this.
You got it.
Yeah, it's just the green paint.
If you need it, I got it.
I do like the A-Wing to an extent. It's quite fun to use. Go on, I'll use the A-Wing.
Coming right up. If you need it, I got it.
As you can see, I wasn't exaggerating about the dangers of the Xavian Abyss.
Yeah. Look at that lightning.
And we got word that Teresa Carroll has taken the bait. Her flagship Overseer is closing in. Good luck, Vanguard. Protect that convoy. And see you on the other side.
You can feel it, right? Chaos on every side. We don't belong here.
I'd hate to see what does.
Hey, what happens once the Starhawk disables the Overseer?
The same as the Victorum, I expect. Board it, lock its systems, and take the crew prisoner.
I don't know, Grace. I can't imagine Teresa Carroll coming along quietly. I hate these clouds. Who knows what's out there?
We know what's out there. A Star Destroyer with a captain who wants us dead.
Real helpful. Thanks, Gunny. The convoy's droid autopilot ain't smart enough to steer through these asteroids.
Then let's blast them a path.
Wait, look. A Star Destroyer. Or what's left of one.
I'd say it's been here a long while.
You'd think this would discourage Teresa
What?
Carroll.
I guess.
To someone like her,
I guess the
wreckage ain't a
White
warning.
pilot
It's
got a
one
little
more
bit.
insult.
Frisk is being a bit drunk, I guess, right now.
Look lively, Vanguard. Imperial ships are on radar.
Scouts. Perfect. The boss's plan is working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it.
what? What happened there?
Look lively, Vanguard.
I guess I went into the
Imperial ships
clouds.
are on radar.
Scouts. Perfect. The boss's plan is working. Give them a show. Make sure they buy it.
They got a lock on me.
Enemy's got a lock on me.
Enemy is destroyed. I've lost my shields.
Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you for a while, Home. That face is pretty much how I feel with this game right now. Even though I'm struggling. Yeah, this mission's kind of... I ended up going into the clouds and dying. Nice.
TIE bombers, they'll blast that convoy apart. Get them.
I'm using an A-wing right now. It's pretty alright.
We got TIEs closing on the convoy.
I struggle. Yeah, I do. I do with this game
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's around, huh?
I could have handled it.
The enemy's after you.
Got it. Nice.
Get the TIE bombers. Enemy is destroyed.
Bombers are toast. Now hit the fighters.
Jeez, that one's quite far out.
Push them back. Let's keep going.
I repeat. Vanguard, the Imperials scanned the convoy, but the Overseer's still on approach. You must have stopped the TIEs before they could transmit that scan. Vanguard?
Signal's breaking up. Let's push on.
The ambush point is this way. Ready? Let's go.
Nice. Oh, that was a bit... It was a bit challenging.
Overseer. Finally. We've drawn it in.
Nobody panic. This is the plan. Defend the convoy and keep luring the Overseer to the ambush point. How could you challenge an Imperial Star Destroyer? The convoy's under threat. Get those asteroids before the Overseer's too close.
Guess Teresa decided to handle this convoy herself.
Looks like the convoy's locked again.
It is fun, to be fair. If you've played Rogue Squadron, it's not exactly like that. It's more akin to a flight sim. If you've played maybe like Ice Combat or something, you'll be on the right track of how the controls feel, I guess.
With nowhere to go. Launch fighters!
More Imperial fighters! Check behind!
This game is a lot of fun.
I'm in formation.
Enemies locked on.
Play as both the Empire and the rebels, which is quite nice.
I'm with you.
They're locking onto me. Tractor beam's near.
Ah, tractor, no.
Enemies destroyed. That's an enemy locked on.
Jeez, that was scary.
Off the ship. Keep them intact.
Yeah, I probably went a bit too further ahead.
They're blocking onto me.
Enemy missiles coming for you. Damn it, we can't lose any more ships. We've lost our bait. Mission failed.
Damn it.
More Imperial fighters. Check behind. Focus on the bombers.
Just the bombers this time.
Got one behind me.
That's how it's done.
That's the bottleneck the boss mentioned.
Linden came to Vanguard. We have you on
Cast them
radar.
done.
Keep going. You're almost in range.
Get the last of the fighters. The Overseer's right in turbo laser range. Try to focus on the ties. The Starhawk will handle the Overseer. If we can make it to the bottleneck in time. We will. We just have to push forward.
Vanguard, the Overseer is targeting you. I need more time. Distract Teresa while we charge the tractor
Hey,
beam.
Waldo.
And stay alive.
Sorry, I'm in try-hard mode.
Taking out the fighters one by one should be very distracting.
Captain Carroll to Vanguard Squadron. This is a futile gesture. You have nowhere to go, and I have no interest in prisoners.
They have a lock.
They're blocking onto me.
Superb.
Tractor beam is charging. 34%.
Stay strong. We fly for the New Republic. Losing hull integrity. They clocked onto my ship.
That was too close.
I've lost my shields.
What's wrong, Teresa? Can't hit something that ain't a helpless convoy?
Tractor beams at 61%.
Still in the fight.
Tractor beam at 87%. Ready to track. Fire tractor beam on my mark. We're ready. Vanguard, withdraw through the bottleneck to a safe position.
And we can leave now.
You brought this on yourself, Teresa.
The scan worked, Titan. That convoy's navicomputer had the sector and system we've been looking for.
We've got them right where we want them.
Oh, nice. We're actually getting further up. I wish I could see overall goals for that on mobile. It's kind of lame that I can't see that goal. I set up on computer.
Titan, return to the Overseer for immediate hyperspace jump.
We can't jump that fast. We could end up in the middle of a star or worse.
Stay and we die for sure. Move!
If we do hit the goal, though, it will be fun to play some crazy text. Oh, speaking of which, tomorrow's stream's going to be something a little bit different. It'll be on computer, and we're doing a new gimmick every Wednesday
Well,
now.
we know the Starhawk works. It tossed the Overseer around like a loath rat.
Good. Lousy Imperials deserve payback, with interest.
Shall we just build a Death Star and get it over with?
Oh, come on, Grace. We're still the good guys.
Anyhow, we won, right?
Wherever they jumped, no ship's coming back from that.
Let's hope so.
Where are we?
Outer Rim, Remetic system, grid L42.
Scramble fire crews. Get a distress call to the nearest Imperial station.
Aha! There's an old munitions depot in this system, Captain. Run by a Colonel Grom. Must be our lucky day.
Make the call. This isn't over, Vanguard.
So, you jump to my territory, uninvited, then demand my supplies?
Colonel Graham, the Starhawk project is within our grasp. All I need is repairs and proper munitions.
No. The Emperor assigned me to this depot. I decide how its resources are used. As of this moment, that includes your Star Destroyer. Consider yourself reassigned.
The Overseer was sent on this mission by Admiral Sloane herself.
Admiral Sloane isn't here, Captain. I have rebel guerrillas to deal with. And now, so do you. Grom out.
Pretty savage.
He wants us to fight rebels. All right. We'll protect his depot, and if his munitions get lost in the crossfire, well, lucky for us.
Ma'am, regulations specifically forbid this.
I will not be beaten by Vanguard, grandstanding imbeciles, or anyone else.
Please, your judgment.
It's just fine. Call in Titan Squadron. Now!
Could we talk? Well, that could have gone better. I never expected that cobbled-together battleship to be more dangerous than the Xavian Abyss. Those dockyard coordinates almost cost us the Overseer. Look at this place. The deck below is even worse. And did you hear? We're not being given the munitions we need to strike back. No wonder Captain Carroll's furious. We'll get through this. Think of Battle Group Echelon after the skirmish at Marasy. Supply lines cut, their Admiral's flagship captured. But they rallied. They fended off the enemy, made repairs in hostile territory, and launched a daring rescue. And when they were ready, they returned to crush the rebels under heel. There's always a way to win. The captain summoned us. Let's not test her patience.
Local rebel forces are preparing to attack Colonel Graum's munitions depot. You'll patrol the area in preparation for the attack, and keep the depot safe. Graum is a fool, but his assets belong to the Empire. Therefore, they belong to us. During your patrol, Titan III will secretly search the station, its freighters, and cargo shuttles for beradium. This explosive material will be a valuable tool against the Starhawk. Tag the beradium, and LT-514 will retrieve it remotely. While Graum is kept busy by the rebel attack, escort the beradium to the Overseer for safekeeping. According to the Colonel, these 3 towers hold large munition stockpiles and will be the rebels' priority targets. It's a powder keg. If we lose the towers, we lose the depot, and the Overseer will be defenseless. Remember, as long as repairs are still underway, we can't afford to engage the Republic. Secure the beradium, halt the rebel assault, and then we can leave the Remetic system. You're on your own, Titan Squadron. Let's do this right.
I owe you and the rest of Titan Squadron an apology. When the Overseer was attacked, I realized that everything I know about war is what I've read. I'm beginning to understand how it must feel in that cockpit under fire. Terrifying. Yet you and the others risk it every day. I took this assignment to learn. Clearly, I still have a long way to go. I know Colonel Graum is in the wrong, and yet seizing his munitions feels drastic. But Captain Carroll is entirely correct that Admiral Sloane's orders supersede Graum's, and we are committed. To work. There's much to do.
Why is it that small-minded officers are always the quickest to flaunt what little power they have? Graum can lord over this pathetic corner of the galaxy all he likes, but I will not allow him to jeopardize our mission. This depot has everything we need to annihilate the Starhawk. Graum may be an obstacle, but he's not our enemy. We will do our duty to protect Imperial assets. Go. Prepare your ship.
routine is familiar. We've suffered. We're damaged. Broken, even. But it's not the end. Never is. Next steps are simple. We heal up, find Vanguard, then take revenge. The first crash was hardest. Had to relearn breathing, walking. Saw my cockpit in nightmares. Wasn't personal. The rebels shot me down. My wingmate returned fire. But pain is personal. My team deserved my best. The Empire demanded it. So, step by step, I conquered pain. I rose. I flew. Nadiri's ahead. Until then, surviving is revenge. Let's fix this.
It never fails. Bureaucratic bastards like Colonel Graham are always in the way. My brothers died on a rebel raid with the 181st that never should have happened. I blame the Imperial Senator, who pushed for that doomed mission just as much as I blame the rebels who fired the torpedoes. Pick any military disaster, and you'll always find some bantha-brained bureaucrat was behind it. Captain Carroll is making the right call with this mission. Let's go.
Captain Carroll has assigned you a TIE Interceptor. This machine is built to cut down enemy fighters. And that's what you do best.
Yeah, but it's got no shields. That's the gimmick, really, with the Empire. Unless you're using that, like, TIE fighter.
Overseer, Titan is outbound.
Colonel Grau, I've ordered Titan Squadron to patrol the area in preparation of the enemy attack.
Good. My munitions depot is as valuable as it is volatile. I expect you to defend it with your lives. Titan Squadron, split up and patrol the depot. Find the Baradian before any rebels arrive.
Copy, Graves. Titan 3, follow me. Towers are operational. Don't let the rebels destroy all three. Nobody survives that chain reaction.
Sounds like you speak from experience, Shen. Which I know you do.
Wonder how many of our outposts survived. Could be more resources out there. Research, weapons, medical. Final tower is clear. no sign of the rebels yet.
Grom has several ships in the area. Target and scan them to locate the Baradium.
Titan 3, split up and find it. Scanning freighter. Titan 3, do the same. No Baradium. Any luck?
That freighter doesn't have Baradium, but I'm detecting concussion missiles. Heavy ion cannons, plasma bombs as well.
Think of what we could have accomplished at Endor with these supplies.
Come on, Titan 3. Got a plan. During the Jabez incursion, our forces used Baradium. Moved it with Zeta-class cargo shuttles. If Grom has Baradium, he might be doing the same. We used Baradium strikes to drive the rebels out of hiding at Jabez. But it didn't flush the rebels out. It incinerated them. Here they are.
That's it. Baradium. I'm tracing its signature across the depot now.
Titan Squadron, regroup.
Forming up on your position.
Excellent. We'll secure the Baradium during the enemy raid.
We're ready for them.
Titan, we have rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
Right on time.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers.
Kill those bombers, Titan.
Remember, if they destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse. Tower 1 has been targeted.
Lost it.
I'm on your wing.
Tower 3 has been targeted. Look, more enemy fighters.
They're after me.
Lucky I was here.
Come on then.
The enemy has targeted Tower 2.
Attack there.
Let me reload.
Focus fire here.
That didn't go so well.
Titan, we have rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
Right on time.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers. Kill those bombers, Titan.
Remember, if they destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse. Enemy fighters are targeting Tower 1. More enemy fighters.
I'd say you owe me one.
That hurt.
Careful, source.
Titan, rebel ships are targeting Tower 2.
Setting an example.
Wait for me to reload.
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives.
I can't do it. I keep getting attacked. Ugh, I don't like this mission already.
Titan, we have rebel forces emerging from hyperspace.
This is why I hate using TIE fighters. You have no shields.
Rebel bombers are targeting the control towers. Kill those bombers, Titan. Taking fire.
Fine, I'll take out the
Remember, if
X-Wings
they
first.
destroy the towers, we lose the depot.
Then the Overseer will be overrun. Or worse. Enemy fighters are targeting Tower 1.
Got them.
They're going for Tower 1.
Jesus, what's that?
That'll teach them.
Well, it is a Y-wing now. A lot of armor. Shit.
The enemy has targeted Tower 2. Look, more enemy fighters.
Take out the X-Wings.
Solid hit.
You're welcome.
Rebels headed for Tower 2.
They're finished.
Target is down.
Enemies are moving on Tower 3.
Another hit.
No more bombers detected.
Yeah, so you have to take out the
That was
X-Wings
close.
first.
Rebel fighters coming out of hyperspace. Is that a Corvette? Focus fire on the rebel Corvette.
escort.
Takes care of that.
I owe you nothing.
Joining your position.
Titan, rebel ships are targeting Tower 2.
Take down the Corvette.
Can't take another hit.
Lucky I was here.
Titan, defend Tower 3 with your lives.
Under fire.
Tower 1 has been targeted.
We need to shut down that rebel Corvette.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Under attack.
Check for your proximity.
Tower lost. Do not lose this depot.
Enemy fighters are targeting Tower 1. Corvette destroyed.
You're welcome. I'm with you. Tower destroyed. Titan, do not lose another.
They're going for Tower 1.
Lost it.
Wait for me to reload. No slowing you, is there? Let me reload. I'm in formation. Thank me later.
Tower 1 has been targeted.
Watch out!
Keep it up.
Is that all the bombers? Now what? Rebels are on the run.
They'll be back. With friends.
Let them. We'll send them fleeing again.
Titan Squadron, LT-514 will remote pilot the
Chill
cargo
out
ships
now.
to the
That was
overseer.
a bit much. Not gonna lie.
Titan, it's time. Escort the cargo shuttles to the overseer. Ground won't notice a thing while he's under siege.
Focus on the Baradium. We'll take care of one shuttle group.
Titan 3 and I will handle the other.
I'd say you owe me one. Enemy destroyed.
I'm here. Let's go. Cargo shuttles are en route but vulnerable. Move to assist.
Watch out, enemies pursuing.
Here I am.
Let's cover our shuttle.
You're welcome.
Iridium shuttle is exposed.
Careful, pursuers.
Dare they?
Setting an example.
Ray Shadow Legends are. It's been a while, hasn't it, since you've had the lead.
In their sights!
We cannot lose that Baradium. Quite the talent. A-Wings, you can keep up with them, Titan 3.
Shuttle needs us.
Thank me later. The Baradium is ours. Ground is none the wiser. We have everything we need to annihilate the Rebel base, their Starhawk, and Lyndon Jabes. Enemies incoming.
They've sent in a frigate. Destroy it immediately.
The big
Shen,
guns.
take point with ion bombs. We'll follow your lead.
I'll bring down their shields.
Titan 3, you'll focus on the turrets after the frigate's shields go down. Frigate shields are down.
That frigate will tear us apart.
Then we take out its turrets first. Focus fire on its turbo lasers.
Think that hurts.
work, Titan. You've secured the Baradium and saved this depot from the rebels. Mission accomplished.
Both Grom's mission and ours, Captain. Titan, dock aboard the depot for immediate debriefing.
Titan Squadron, return to the Overseer at once. We're leaving the Remetic system.
Captain, I reassigned you.
My orders come from above you, Colonel Growl. I have everything I came for. Cut communications with this imbecile.
You'll regret this, Captain. I promise you that.
There we go, we can dock. That was a tough mission, not gonna lie.
Amos, Grom. We keep running into fools who forget what side they're on. See, this is why we need a new Imperial Senate. Someone who can keep these idiots in check.
We have a war to win. Officers like Grom need direction, not a leash. Looking to the horizon is all very well, Saul, but remember to look at what's going on around you.
With that Baradium at our disposal, we'll be at the forefront of the attack on the Nadiri dockyards.
We got caught off guard at the Xavian Abyss. That can't happen again.
In one move, Captain Carroll took us from a near shipwreck to a key military asset. She'll have a plan.
Let's see what's next.
Our victory is nearly at hand. We have the location of the Nadiri dockyards, and the Overseer is almost back to full strength. Our only obstacle now is Vanguard Squadron. I won't let them catch us off guard. Not again. Admiral Sloane has a plan to draw Vanguard Squadron and other defenders away from the Nadiri dockyards. The Admiral has ordered Titan Squadron to play a part, and she wants you to take the lead. For this mission, at least. I trust Admiral Sloane's decision. You've proven yourself capable many times over. Just don't let it go to your head. It would be a pity if you turned out like Colonel Growl. Our Baradium munitions give us the firepower to take on the Starhawk, but the situation isn't that simple. The Nadiri dockyards are protected by a massive rebel fleet. We cannot engage the Starhawk until it is vulnerable. Admiral Sloane's strategy is simple. Lure the Republic fleet away from Nadiri, with simultaneous attacks on enemy targets across the galaxy. We've been assigned to attack Moncala. We don't have the numbers for a pitched battle, so you will have to strike fast. Your mission is to sow chaos through multiple attacks, moving quickly. These refueling pods are your first target. Next, attack civilian transports and any medical frigates supporting them. This will certainly draw out Anvil Squadron who are defending Moncala. Stay ahead of them if you can. Titan 3, you're ready for more responsibility. You will lead the assault. Make this fast and brutal. They've earned it.
And while Titan attacks Moncala, 2 battle groups will launch strikes at Onderon and Gorse, disrupting Republic supply lines. Ah, at ease, pilot. Reports of your achievements have crossed my desk with unusual frequency.
Those accolades have been well earned, Admiral. If Titan Squadron's a weapon, our newest pilot is its cutting edge. Just as I'd hoped.
Then consider Moncala a test, pilot. Great talent requires greater challenges.
Agreed, Admiral Sloane. And I look forward to filing my next commendation report.
I'm going to overlook your unapproved acquisition of Colonel Grom's Varadium supply. Although I hope you both learned something from that encounter. Colonel Grom is efficient. After all, he did successfully defend his depot without using any of his own resources. But an Imperial officer must also show finesse, if they are to command effectively.
We understand, Admiral. Completely. That will be all.
Seeing you rise to the occasion, taking lead on this mission, it reminds me why I keep fighting. Despite my age, despite the fatigue, we're one step closer to the Starhawk. Ride this confidence, but don't let arrogance get the best of you. We're all expendable, but not every pilot is replaceable. When we lose a good leader or loyalist, you can't fill the void with just anyone. Good pilots inspire those above and below them. When you're in charge of a squadron someday, remember that. For now, let's focus on the mission.
Anvil Squadron. Been a while. They shot me down once. Lost 2 vertebrae that time. Seeing Anvil burn might ease some pain. Overseer's fixed. Good. Superstructure was groaning, kept me awake. The implants, your metal stresses. Handy in combat. Other times, it's annoying. Been watching the mouse droids. They always seem scared.
Shen. Yeah, Shen's cool.
Time to go.
He's literally this game's Hunk, to be fair. Hunk from Resident Evil, the guy that, like, wore the mask and whatnot. He's basically that.
For this mission, you're authorized to fly a TIE Fighter, Reaper, or Interceptor. Your choice.
Not gonna lie, I'd rather play as Shen, to be honest, than generic creator character. At least Shen seems somewhat interesting out of the Imperials anyway. I get to pick what I want to use. I'm just gonna use traditional TIE Fighter. Even though it doesn't have shield, it's a bit beefier than an Interceptor. I would use the Reaper, but it's just slow.
I'll get right on it.
Standard type will be. again.
Moncala, one of the Republic's key shipyards.
So quiet. Perfect target.
Show no mercy, Titan. Sowing terror and outrage here means victory at Nadiri. Your first target is the refueling pods in orbit. Remember, enemy starfighters are patrolling this system. Move quickly and cut down any interference.
Let's get started. Lead on, 3. We're short on time. Let's get those fuel pods.
Where can those transports go?
Easy pickings. Fuel is the lifeblood of war. No fuel means no ships or supply lines. Just a slow, lingering defeat. This will draw enemy attention. Let them come. Plenty of firepower to go around.
We're not here for a drawn-out battle, Monreg. Hidden split tactics, remember? Fuel eliminated.
What's gone?
Titan, Anvil Squadron has been alerted. Enemy reinforcements will be there any minute.
Perfect. Permission to take point 3. Got a score to settle. Affirmative.
Enemy starfighters approaching. Imperial invaders. This is Anvil Squadron. Leave Moncala immediately or face the consequences.
Should have finished the job.
Protect the fuel.
You're tailing me.
I'm hit. Systems are offline. Hull is compromised.
Thank me later.
Under attack.
Under enemy fire.
One more kill.
Balls are tailing you.
On defense, Anvil. All fuel pods gone. Thorough work on the fire free.
Oh, no way. That's crazy. Even more crazy if you, like, wins it, I guess.
You're one to watch.
Come on, then!
That'll teach them.
Lost it.
And they're trying really hard to get away.
This is Anvil Leader requesting immediate reinforcements to my location.
Nicely done, Titan. They will feel that loss keenly.
That got our laser cannons warmed up, ready for whatever's next.
Moving on.
That mission wasn't too bad. Pretty simple hit and run kind of mission. And take out the squadron that's there. Oh, there's still more to go.
Titan 3, those transports are our next target. Looks like Anvil Squadron is already here.
Titan Squadron, these ships are under our protection. Leave now or be destroyed.
There's a third way, Anvil. You won't like it.
Cut through those Anvil defenders and destroy the trans...
Excuse me, I just gotta pause real fast. Yeah, it was. It was the game that a lot of people played back then. It's still big now, but like it was all the rage, even more so on Twitch in 2016. I remember people like losing their shit over weapon skins and stuff like that. People would like sell certain skins for ridiculous prices too, and certain accounts and whatnot as well. It's nuts, really.
I'll handle it.
Those transports are fleeing towards Moncala's planetary defenses.
We'll be destroying
They only
those.
delay the inevitable.
Messy distraction. Some necessary evils way heavier than others. Circular codes. Random observation. Project Starhawk must be destroyed. But we shouldn't forget the price.
Jeez. Yeah, that is a huge. That is a huge jump.
You'll suffer for this, Titan. Try me.
next target.
It's your call, 3. Attacking civilians. How much lower can the Imperials sink?
This is so precious.
Let's press on when you're ready.
Joining your position.
Transport is down. These ships are no threat to you.
Taking damage.
Under control.
You're welcome. What's behind? Enemies closing.
Committing war crimes. Hooray! Yeah, we're destroying innocent civilians right now. Yeah, we're kind of committing war crimes right now on a massive scale. Gotta roleplay that Imperial role so much, you know. That's the problem with Call of Duty, when you kind of start jumping onto the trend, eventually the trend peters out eventually. And before you know it, they become like every other game, essentially. I think that was their biggest mistake, was copying Battle Royale concurrently with their other games. Jump the gun. That made it. Yeesh. That was tough. That's the problem though, when you try to compete too much with what's hard, it's just like...
Our next target is that medical frigate.
A medical
You know what I
frigate?
mean?
Is it carrying patients?
No. Bacta and stims. But losing medical supplies in wartime is far more devastating.
Well, as long as it's not carrying patients, we're fine.
They've locked onto me. Took a hit.
I'm in their sights. Taking
the damn thing.
Expect resistance, Titan. Anvil's on alert now.
We're ready for them.
Enemy behind you.
Come on then.
Be careful next time.
I'll make this count.
The enemy has a lock.
Lucky I was here.
Throwing fire!
Frigate's taking damage.
Well, I don't know. Younger audience that buys into that stuff, I guess, really. That's the best way I can explain it.
Follow me, Titan.
I don't want to exactly compare it to Pokemon. Pokemon was kind of like that in a
It's
sense.
Anvil Squadron.
Kind of.
Joining up.
Because you had the games, you had the show, you had the toys, you had the cards. What else did you have? You had everything in between, really. Every bit of merchandise ever.
The Overseer is en route to assist. I need to reload.
Not gonna make it.
Understood. They're after me. Hull damage. Catastrophic.
No, couldn't make it. Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, it's gone beyond the trend phase essentially. It went beyond the trend thing like a long time ago. Like it became more than just a trend at that point. It's basically its own medium unto itself, which is amazing, you know.
They're headed back your way.
Nintendo are geniuses at that, the whole marketing thing. Right, we're taking out these fucking X-Wings, they're pissing me off so much.
It's Anvil Squadron.
This is the Silver Coronet.
The reflection.
Anvil's getting overconfident.
Finish off that medical frigate, or head to the Silver Coronet. The Overseer is en route to assist.
Affirmative.
Damned Imperials.
So eager to die. Let's make it happen. Joining your position.
You think they're giving up on the... I have heard that the newer Pokemon games are not as good as they used to be. At least the newer installments on the Switch.
Thank me later.
You know something, this frigates is not worth it.
Taking enemy fire.
This frigates is not worth it.
Take no chances, Titan. Return to the Overseer's hangar if you need emergency repairs. This is it, Titan. The Silver Coronet. The pride of Anvil Squadron. And a chance to strike an even greater blow. Titan 3, lead the assault.
I mean, the last good Pokemon game that I played was Sun and Moon, really. Sun and Moon was alright. It switched a few things up pretty well.
We're wasting time on the Coronet shields. Fly underneath them. We can attack the hull.
Didn't have a very long shelf life to do this.
It might help to take out the Coronet's shield generators. Those gills on its God's hull. That's my kind of maneuver.
Watch out! Tractor beam! Try to boost free or destroy the emitter.
Taking damage.
Oh god, the Division. It's funny you mentioned that. I literally forgot what that was for a moment. Isn't that the game that's like a zombie game and it's kind of online, but not quite?
We're making a mark. Silver Coronet is taking damage.
It's like... It's kind of like an MMO, but not quite, I suppose. Cooperative shooter online kind of thing.
That section's done for. Move on. Find an undamaged section.
Reloading.
They're all over me.
The Silver Coronet's looking rather tarnished. Keep going. Sounds good to me.
Oh, you can just bank in like that to be, to redeploy. Ubisoft overhyping something? Never. They've never done that. It's the first time I've ever heard Ubisoft overhyping anything. Joking, obviously. Like, yeah, they overhype a lot of shit, to be fair.
Enemy fighters on your tail.
It's a different part of the hull.
What other part of the hull?
We're close. Bring the Silver Coronet down.
One last push.
And on the other side, shoot at it.
You have a lock. I caught the attractor beam.
Yeah, Destiny was. Destiny 1 was alright for like at the beginning, but like then it just
They're after me.
kind of became too formulaic. Tons of the DLCs ruined the game too.
Fighter is damaged.
This is such a gimmicky battle.
Locked on. Tractor beam. Blast it.
You picked up a tail.
One shield generator down. Let's take out the second. They've got through. They have a lock. Tractor beam. Blast it.
You're welcome.
Hull is compromised. Think that hurt.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, it is way too early for that now. Yep. It's kind of obvious why as well.
Objective complete.
Music to my ears. Thanks for making it happen, 3.
Our superiority is clear.
Man, that mission was hard, not gonna lie.
The Republic will rush to defend Moncala and leave Nadiri wide open. Excellent work.
I definitely find the Imperial missions tough compared to the Rebel ones.
Let's talk.
External communications are restricted until further notice.
You'll be commended for this, you know. The hero who led the scouring of Moncala. That's the sort of accolade that gets people's attention. Makes them listen to what you have to say. If I were in your position, I'd be thinking about what that newfound prestige could be used for.
What, linking newer games? Wait, what?
Just a suggestion. Let's find out what Captain
I think
Carroll
it was
said.
the suggestions page on the mansion. People could put like suggestions down. I think that extended to game suggestions as well. Oh, it was something Nintendo related. I don't know. I can't remember. People are still waiting for Metroid. They haven't fucking shown anything of it. All we have is a logo. That's literally it. Metroid Prime 4 is probably still like being developed. You never know, by the next console that Nintendo puts out, they actually might release it as a launch title.
Our diversion was a success. Vanguard Squadron has left the Nadiri dockyards to aid Moncala, leaving the Starhawk completely exposed. We now have a clear shot to finish our mission. Admiral Sloane has sent reinforcements to help secure our victory. But you, Titan Squadron, will lead the strike against the Starhawk. If New Republic patrols and perimeter defenses intercept you on approach, show them no mercy. Before we begin our Baradium assault, you must bring down the dockyard's shields. We've discovered shield generators at these locations. Destroy them all, and the Overseer's bombardment will begin. After the shield generators are down, Titan 3 will return to the Overseer to acquire Baradium-enhanced munitions. This is where we show our true strength. Immobilize the Starhawk with Baradium. Do not stop until its hyperdrive is destroyed. I want that ship helpless when I deliver the killing blow. Let's make Admiral Sloane proud.
So, on to Nadiri. Captain Carroll's tenacity and your hard work have made this possible.
Yeah,
Of
Ratchet and
course,
Clank
mere
is.
numbers aren't enough to win a battle. But I'll give you the best moment-to-moment analysis that I can. The Baradium will be at your disposal for the crucial moment. I've seen to it. The rest is in your hands.
It's next gen only, isn't it, though?
We cannot issue you Baradium munitions from the get-go. With the enemy shields up, there's a high probability that missiles will be lost in the crossfire. Or a pilot. Either would be quite devastating. Gray asked me about the Starhawk's tractor beam, but don't worry. That won't be a factor in this battle. With the Starhawk docked, its tractor
Really?
beam would endanger the dockyards and everyone stationed there.
I guess Crash didn't
The
live up
rebels'
to the hype.
foolishness gives us the advantage. Good luck. Not a factor I can predict, sadly.
To be fair, like, platformers are not everything that everyone plays these days, really. It's like the platforming crowd's quite small in comparison to, like, your average Joe who plays Call of Duty every year, including the, the numbers just add up more so. Or the people that play Fortnite, I guess. The casual market is roughly what most companies are tapping into these days, because it's more profitable and you can get more people on board with it, as opposed to, a long-running series of something that's niche, in a sense. Like I said, I tried Fortnite once. I couldn't play it very much. I was not very good at it. And I played it with my nephew. I just didn't get it. I was like, okay, you can shoot things and you can build stuff, but, like, I guess that's it. Like, if I wanted to build stuff, I'd just play Minecraft, really. I guess the selling point is that it's got shooting mechanics and competitive style of play amongst the whole building and whatnot. It's cool, but, like, my mind really can't process beyond that.
Before us is a historic victory, if we have the metal to seize it. The Baradium, the Overseer, even our TIE fighters are only tools. What decides a battle is our will to conquer. That's what the rebels have never understood. If we hold to that principle, we can crush the Starhawk and win the day. We've successfully drawn off the rebel forces protecting the Nadiri dockyards. Only a token defense remains, and the Starhawk. No doubt the rebels believe the Starhawk is all the protection they need. They have no idea what our Baradium is about to do to their defender. Get ready. It's time.
Yeah, yeah. You said it's declining, or is it going up? I'm not sure. It's time. It is now. It literally is time. We're using the bomber this time by the looks of it, which is interesting. We've not used a bomber yet, I don't think.
You know this attack is about more than the Starhawk, Vanguard, or even the dockyards. It represents a strike at everything this new Republic, what they think they gained at Endor. New Republic. Even the name's a joke. The Republic has never been anything but 10,000 squabbling voices. Though after this, they'll be screaming in unison. Let's show the New Republic for the sham it really is.
Okay, Sol. Cool story, sis.
It's clear the captain trusts you. Leading the Baradium strike against the Starhawk is a big responsibility. You've more than proved you're capable.
Agreed.
The path has been long, but I'm proud to fly with both of you.
What's next?
After the war? I've been at this a long, long time. I'll retire. Maybe somewhere quiet, near the water. My husband would be happy anywhere without Durasteel walls at this point. What about you, Shen?
This is what I do. I'm needed here. War or not.
Fair enough.
Time to go.
Nice. Right, I suppose we should prepare for launch.
Consider outfitting your bomber to handle New Republic fighters as well as their capital ships. Your loadout is looking good. It'll be even better once we're cleared to give you beradium explosives.
Yeah, so the bomber we're going to be using, which is kind of fun.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Bask in the moment, and then massacre your enemy.
We're looking forward to it, Captain.
General Syndulla to Imperial forces, you are trespassing in New Republic space. Leave immediately.
This is Captain Carroll of the Overseer. Your Starhawk dies today, as will you. Titan Squadron, attack!
With pleasure. All turrets open fire on those ships.
Your meager defenses cannot stop us.
Titan, eliminate all turrets. Let's give the Overseer a clear path to the Starhawk.
I think the bomber would at least have shields, wouldn't you, really? Too much of a luxury, I suppose.
this count.
Probably something silly.
Beradium has made contact with the dockyard's shields. This won't take long.
Titan, we need to fly past that Starhawk to hit their generators.
It won't be a problem. All units report in. You're wasting your breath. They're dead.
James told me about you, Teresa. Violence follows wherever you go. Fostar Haven, Hosnian Prime, Decevral, Mon Cala. History will remember what side you chose.
History has no sides, only survivors.
Our shields will hold.
Only as long as we live. Titan, destroy the dockyard's shield generators.
Understood. So that's their Starhawk battleship.
For now, soon that monstrosity will be a wreckage.
Changing formation.
Lost it.
So what does the game want me to do exactly? They want me to get generators, but I keep getting blasted out of the sky before I even get a chance. I'll try boosting over there, see if that works. sick of just being
Captain,
wiped out.
the rebels are evacuating the station.
You came for the Starhawk, not civilians. Let them go.
No survivors, Titan Squadron.
Captain, they've launched corvettes to cover the civilian escape.
Show no mercy. Titan, take out their ships.
If you see transports, take them down too.
Imagine saying that as an insult in 2021.
Captain, the rebels are evacuating the station.
You came for the Starhawk, not civilians. Let them go.
No survivors, Titan Squadron.
I'm hit! Captain, they've launched corvettes to cover the civilian escape.
Show no mercy. Titan, take out their ships.
It's the X-Wings of a ship.
If you see transports, take them down too.
This is a distress call to any Republic forces. If you can hear me, the Nadiri dockyards are under attack. Send backup.
You're good to go.
Sharp shooting.
Titan, we've detected enemy corvettes coming out of Lightspeed.
That won't save them. We need more fire on that Star Destroyer.
She's stalling for time. It doesn't matter. She's already run out.
Taking fire!
I have your back.
Joining your position.
They're after me!
Teach them a lesson.
Come on then!
Let's get this done.
They're tailing me!
You're welcome. A civilian transport escaped. Disappointing. But no matter. They're nothing compared to the Starhawk.
Rebel, locked on!
Moving pilot. Titan Squadron need.
Corvette destroyed. Run a tail. Stand by. Reloading. Wait for me to reload. I'd say you owe me one. Finish them off. Information and ready.
Threat eliminated. You did your job.
In their sights!
I need to reload. Thank me later. You don't stand a chance alone against the Starhawk. Reloading. Let me reload. Stand by. Reloading. Lucky I was here. Let me reload.
Think that hurt?
Why aren't you engaging the enemy?
I need to reload.
Fucking health has this thing got?
Reloading. Is that all you've got? Lucky I was here.
It's still standing. One time, jeez.
Enemy fire! Wait for me to reload. All corvettes have been destroyed. Excellent work, Titan.
Just because you caught us off guard doesn't mean you won.
Our victory was assured before the battle had even begun,
Jeez,
General
that was
Scintilla.
tough.
All personnel board the Starhawk immediately.
I'm so bad at
I'm
this
flying
game
us out of here.
sometimes.
Captain. The Starhawk is powering up. I believe they're trying to flee.
Pathetic. Titan 3, return to the Overseer for Beradium munitions immediately.
Affirmative.
I'm with you.
Some people are complete clowns, really.
We've outfitted your bomber with beradium explosives. Happy hunting.
Now, Titan 3, attack the Starhawk. Do not let it get away. Starhawk, make your peace.
We're leaving, and taking everyone from the Nadiri dockyards with us.
You've evaded the Empire long enough. Today there will be no escape. Titan 3, General Syndulla is aboard the Starhawk. Immobilize it, and the Overseer will deliver the killing blow.
attacking. Taking fire.
Starhawk taking fire.
I need repairs.
Thank me later.
Enemy locked on.
On the mark.
They felt that.
This is too hard. I can't do this. It's way too hard.
Now, Titan 3, attack the Starhawk. Do not let it get away. Starhawk, make your peace.
We're leaving and taking everyone from the Nadiri dockyards with us.
You've evaded the Empire long enough. Today there will be no escape. Titan 3, General Syndulla is aboard the Starhawk. Immobilize it, and the Overseer will deliver the killing blow.
Attacking the objective. Come on then.
You're wasting your time on that one.
Starhawk taking fire.
Hit it again, Titan 3.
I'm in their sights.
Lucky I was here. Wait for me to reload.
You're welcome.
Already handled that spot.
I'm on your wing.
Enemy locked on.
There's too much going on.
Stand by. Reloading.
There's too much going on. I can't concentrate. This is hard. I don't get what I'm doing.
Now,
Yeah.
Titan 3, attack the Starhawk. Do not let it get away. Starhawk, make your peace.
We're leaving and taking everyone from the Nadiri dockyards with us.
You've evaded the Empire long enough. Today there will be no escape. Titan 3, General Syndulla is aboard the Starhawk. Immobilize it, and the Overseer will deliver the killing blow.
Destroying the target.
I'm on your wing.
Starhawk taking fire.
Hit it again, Titan 3.
Hit the hole elsewhere.
Sharp shooting.
Okay, now I'm doing it.
No. Starhawk hyperdrive systems are disabled.
You're welcome.
Starhawk engines and hyperdrive systems are severely damaged. It won't be jumping anyway.
I'm not done yet.
I found that way
Titan,
harder.
lead another pass at the dockyards.
Your people needed you, Lyndon. But you weren't here. Is there anyone you won't turn your back on?
I'm here now, Teresa. Teresa. If there's anything you want to say, say it.
All stations! Fire on that ship!
Launch scramblers.
Titan, pull back. They've scrambled our missile guidance systems.
We can't let them get away!
They won't. Their hyperdrives are too damaged to jump. Linden won't escape this time.
Oh, that mission was a pain in the ass.
We had them. They were in our sights, and Captain Carroll just let them go.
What could she do with our missile guidance scrambled?
We could have done something. Now Lyndon Javes and Vanguard Squadron are laughing at us.
They're running scared, dragged down by an injured fleet. If anyone's laughing, it's Captain Carroll.
Let's just get to the briefing room.
God, those two have the personality of a stone.
The Nadiri dockyards are burning. Their Starhawk flees before us. Linden and Vanguard are within our reach. Vengeance is sweet, isn't it? But this is no time to get complacent. I've waited too long to let Linden slip away again. Admiral Sloane is adamant that the Starhawk be destroyed, but we cannot engage it directly. The tractor beam is too powerful. Instead, we must force them into the Ringali Nebula. There, Vanguard and their battleship will be erased from history. Our Empire has called us to serve. We cannot fail. Our enemy is on the run. You have done well, Titan Squadron. But, in order to stop them, I need you to break off from the Overseer and fly ahead of the enemy fleet to set a trap. LT-514's calculations indicate that the remains of the Nadiri fleet is attempting to reach the New Republic capital of Chandrila. To do so, they must navigate the junkyard of scrapped Imperial ships they've been using to build that monstrous Starhawk. Poetic, isn't it? We've detected several reactor cores in the junkyard. Titan, fly ahead of their fleet and use the cores to create a minefield on their path. Active cores will detonate when shot and devastate any ships nearby. That includes you. Wield this advantage cautiously. Destroy any Republic starfighters attempting to scout the dangers of the debris field. Your ties alone may struggle against the fleet's larger ships. Detonate the cores to take them out. If all goes according to plan, the Starhawk will either be destroyed in your minefield or be forced to divert into the deadly Ringali Nebula. Either way, we win.
I trust you see the wisdom in our strategy. Come now. Even damaged, the rebel fleet still presents a legitimate threat. We can't simply attack it in the open.
Too exposed.
Exactly. Sabotage is the answer. We pick the fleet apart, thin their numbers, and leave the Starhawk right where we want it.
Defenseless.
Precisely. If all goes to plan, you and the rest of Titan Squadron will have a clear run at the Starhawk, Lyndon James...
And Vanguard.
Ah, yes. Vanguard's squadron continues to be a vexing anomaly in my calculations. A problem you two are, happily, well positioned to correct. Good luck. I'll be monitoring you from here.
I don't know how you can be so calm. I've never been more ready for a mission in my life.
Good. Ride the adrenaline. But remember...
Yes, Varko, don't die. You've said it 100 times. None of us are replaceable.
Actually, I was going to say I need you alive because if our plan works, there's a good chance we'll be fighting the Starhawk in the middle of a nebula. If that's how this ends, then I want that good old Von Reg fury covering our backs.
We came so close at Nadiri, and they slipped through our fingers. Not again. Not today.
Pace yourself. Make sure that fire's there when I need it.
Can we just get started?
For this mission, you're authorized to fly a TIE Bomber or a TIE Reaper.
Reaper.
It'll be
I
ready in no time.
I actually like having shields.
Overseer, Titan is outbound and advancing ahead of the enemy fleet.
Excellent. Dismantle their fleet in the debris field. They'll die here or divert the Starhawk into the Ringali Nebula.
Squadron, on me. We're approaching the junkyard now.
This isn't just a junkyard, Varko. It's an Imperial graveyard. How many different destroyers do you think they left out here? And what did the Republic do to their crews?
Doesn't matter. We can't change what happened. All we can do now is deliver vengeance.
Before we're done today, this will be a rebel graveyard too.
Overseer, We've reached the target destination.
The enemy is advancing as expected. You have time to prepare our trap.
Copy that. Let's find those reactor cores.
Remember, only active cores are explosive.
And the rest are useless duds. Understood.
That core isn't active, so it's useless to us. Destroy it and move on.
There we are. Detonate that and the rebels will burn. How exactly are we rigging these cores to explode?
We're not. The active cores are volatile. It only takes a few shots to detonate them.
So the rebels inadvertently created their own minefield. I love it.
You found an active core, Titan 3.
It's inactive.
Inactive. Scan another core.
That's an active core.
The proximity sensors on active cores will alert us to enemies in range of our explosives. If you hear the alarm, a ship is inside the kill zone. That's when we attack the cores and detonate. That's it. Fire on the cores when the rebel ships are nearby.
Active core detected.
It's time, Squadron. Enemy starfighters have entered your minefield. Affirmative, Overseer. Titan, engage and eliminate.
Stray shots could cost us our cores. Precision above all else, pilots.
Sol's right. Titan 3. Let's cut down these fighters.
Now you're clear.
Sharp shooting.
Joining up. Taking heavy fire.
That's the way. Thank me later.
You did your job.
Republic corvettes are on the approach.
Then we need to pick up the pace.
Look out behind!
You have a shield. Don't die.
On your wing. Watch out! Tracking a missile.
I'm on your wing.
Corvettes inbound. Regroup and be ready to strike. Rebel Corvettes inbound. Titan 3, when their ships are in range, detonate the cores. Follow me. Precision above all else.
Their fleets must not reach Chandrila. Rebel ship is ready to die. Taking enemy fire.
Detonate the core, now!
We're with you.
Rebels are near the core.
Lost it.
Welcome back, Dave.
Later.
Rebel locked on.
Check rear proximity.
They're in the blast zone.
You're good to go.
Thank you.
Under fire.
Here and ready to go.
Reloading. Stay sharp. Missile incoming.
Enemy in position. Detonate the core.
Oh, well done, Titan 3.
Faster, Titan. We cannot let the Corvettes cross this debris field.
Let's get more aggressive then. I need to reload. Kill that core. Kill those rebels. I'd say you owe me one.
Look at that.
Crack shot, Titan 3. The strategy is working perfectly. You let the Corvette escape. We can't stop the Starhawk at this rate.
Seriously?
Rebel Corvettes inbound. Titan 3, when their ships are in range, detonate the cores.
Rebel locked on.
Blast the core. Now.
Precision above all else.
Their fleets must not reach Chandrila. Enemy ship is in the kill zone. There. Now back in the fight. They're in the blast zone.
Look at that.
Crack shot, Titan 3. The strategy is working perfectly.
Clearing the way.
Near the core.
by the time we're done with it. Corvettes are finished. For now. Another convoy is inbound. You're welcome.
We'll be ready for them. Titan 3, scan more cores. We don't have much time to rearm our minefield.
I'm on your wing.
It's active.
Don't be too close when that detonates.
On your wing. That's active.
Active. Perfect.
Primed and ready. Enemy fighters have arrived. Hunt them down.
Too close to the core. Don't die.
Inactive.
They have a lock.
That one is active. We can use that one. Taking enemy fire. I'll put that rebel out of their misery. Teach them a lesson. Is that all you've got? Get away from that core.
You're good to go.
Thank you.
They don't stand a chance now.
Here I am. Watch your back. Useless.
Get them off me.
If that detonates, you're dead.
Active core.
Takes care of that.
Sharp shooting.
Excellent. I'll finish them.
Destroy those scum.
I have your back.
Thank you.
Joining up. All X-Wings destroyed. The cores are safe.
Another convoy of corvettes have arrived, Titan.
Titan, regroup and prepare for the ambush. We're ready. Corvettes incoming.
Do we have enough cores to take them out?
We'd better. Detonate the core, now!
Rebels are near the core.
you.
You think that hurts?
They're in the blast zone.
Watch it, or we'll kill you.
Rebel ship is ready to die. That hit them. Well done.
Cannot let them escape the minefield. Blast the core, now.
Enemy locked on.
I hate this mission. I fucking hate it. No, I don't like this mission at all. Poorly fucking designed.
Corvettes incoming.
Do we have enough cores to take them out?
We'd better.
Don't be too close when that detonates.
This mission sucks. I really do not like it.
Detonate the core, now!
Enemy ship is in the kill zone. Rebel ship is ready to die.
Thank you.
They're in the blast zone.
Picked up a tail.
Another Corvette burns.
That got him!
Ow. 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 Fucking... The fuck was that? Something fucking sharp just hit me. No fucking clue what that was. Right, what I've got to do is I've got to detonate the cores when the Corvettes get near them. The problem is, there's a bit of an issue with it. Sometimes they get close enough, sometimes the blast gets them, sometimes it doesn't. It's shitty to be fair. Also, the game does a shit job of notifying you when they're close to the explosives.
Tailing me. Taking fire.
Completely in the blast zone, and you're telling me the shields are not down.
Cannot let them escape the minefield.
Careful, you're in the core's kill zone. Kill that core. Kill those rebels.
This mission sucks. I fucking hate it. This is not fun. This is not fun at all. Whoever designed this needs a good swift kick in the bollocks. It's not fun. Arming fucking little bombs and babysitting them at the right time is not fun. This is not a fun mission. Why can't I just use a bomber with the chain laser that rips through shields like nothing? And yet, you're telling me that we have to do this stupid ass little weirdo mission with detonating mines because it's what the game wants us to do. Yet, a moment ago, I was tearing through Corvettes with a bomber with a chain laser. Are you shitting me? Literally, a bomber could literally just body this mission, no problem. Yet you don't get the option to. This mission is garbage. I don't like it. trying really not to get salty over this mission, this fucking mission. This is like my third time doing this gimmick. That's what this is, a gimmick. Gimmick in the worst way, too. Yeah. You either get to pick a standard tie or a Reaper. Yeah, good luck using a standard tie. Actually, what were the options for this? I'm sure it might have been a bomber. Problem is, I don't want to start again. The problem is, the reason I didn't pick the bomber is because it doesn't have any shields. I think it was a bomber that I got given the option to use.
Enemy in position. Detonate the core.
This mission is just a giant gimmick.
Rebels are burning. Nice shot.
Easy. Don't be nearby when that core blows.
Now let him escape the minefield. Blast the core. Now.
Being followed. Only one Corvette left. Finish it.
Successful detonation.
You did your job.
Fuck this. Fuck it, I'm going back to the hangar. This is garbage, this mission. I hate it. I do not like it. It's horrible. It's a horrible mission. It's not very well designed at all. Let me have a look what the options are that we get given for this mission. I'm sure it was a bomber. If it's a bomber and it has a chain laser, I'm using it. Because those things just rip through Corvettes like nothing. Why would they give you the Reaper as an option? Yeah, they do give you the Reaper. And the bomber by the looks of it then. Skip, 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 skip. I don't care for this. What am I doing wrong? I don't have enough firepower to rip through the Corvettes. So they're escaping every time.
The Nadiri dockyards are burning.
I don't care, skip. Garbage mission. This is just not fun.
We've detected
People will be like, oh, but you fucked yourself over because you picked the Reaper. Well, yeah, because, like, I haven't had shields at all since playing. Not since the last time, anyway. Fuck it, we're using the bomber now.
You're authorized to fly a TIE bomber or a TIE Reaper. Perfect.
Why on earth they give you the option for the Reaper, I don't know. Reaper's fucking useless. At least in a mission like this, anyway. Which is just a giant gimmick. I should have just picked the bomber and not wasted my time. But now I have to, like, babysit the fucking... the bomber itself, because, like, it's got no fucking shields.
Overseer, Titan is outbound and advancing ahead of the enemy fleet.
Excellent.
I don't
Dismantle
like
their
this
fleet
mission
in the debris
at all.
field. They'll die here or divert the Starhawk into the Ringali Nebula.
I need to drink fucking water because I'm getting absolutely fucking heated with this fucking mission.
Junkyard now.
This isn't just a junkyard, Varko. It's an Imperial graveyard. How many different destroyers do you think they left out here? And what did the Republic do to their crews?
Doesn't matter. We can't change what happened. All we can do now is deliver vengeance.
Before we're done today, this will be a rebel graveyard too.
It's a shame. I was really enjoying this game, but this mission has just pissed me off to no end now. It's legitimately really, really pissed me off. Because now I've got to do the whole gimmick of scanning each core again. Isn't this fun?
Copy that. Let's find those reactor cores.
Remember, only active cores are explosive.
And the rest are useless duds.
Understood.
That core isn't active, so it's useless to us. Destroy it and move on.
Active core detected. How exactly are we rigging these cores to explode?
We're not. The active cores are volatile. It only takes a few shots to detonate them.
So the rebels inadvertently created their own minefield. I love it. It's a dud.
This mission's a fucking dud.
Inactive. Scan another core.
Active core. Good find.
The proximity sensors on active cores will alert us to enemies in range of our explosives. If you hear the alarm, a ship is inside the kill zone. That's when we attack the cores and detonate. Active core located.
It's time, Squadron. Enemy starfighters have entered your minefield.
Affirmative, Overseer. Titan, engage and eliminate.
Stray shots could cost us our cores. Precision above all else, pilots.
Soul's right. Titan 3. Let's cut down these fighters. Are on the approach.
Then we need to pick up the pace. Have information. Lucky I was here.
I'm here. Let's go. They're after you.
Make this count.
How dare they?
I'd say you owe me one.
Sharp shooting.
Wait for me to reload.
They're hunting you.
You're welcome.
Can't take another hit.
Joining your position.
They have a lock.
Nice shooting.
later.
Corvettes inbound. Regroup and be ready to strike. Rebel corvettes inbound. Titan 3, when their ships are in range, detonate the cores. Follow me.
Let me reload. Thank me later.
Blast the core. Now.
Enemy ship is in the kill zone.
Precision above all else.
Their fleet must not reach Chandra.
Taking fire!
They're in the blast zone.
Joining up.
In their sights!
Detonate the core. Now. Look at that.
Crack shot, Titan 3. The strategy is working perfectly. Oh, well done, Titan 3. Lucky I was here.
You did your job. Enemy locked on!
The Starhawk will be all but defenseless by the time we're done with it.
Faster, Titan. We cannot let corvettes cross this debris field.
Let's get more aggressive then!
Enemy in position. Detonate the core.
Stand by. Reloading.
The Starhawk will be ashes by the time we're done with it.
Titan, the corvettes are nearly through the debris field. Do not let them pass.
You let the Corvette escape. We can't stop the Starhawk at this rate. Thank me later.
Rebel corvettes inbound. Titan 3, when their ships are in range, detonate the cores.
Enemy locked on!
Rebel ship is ready to die!
Threat eliminated.
I'll make this count.
Precision above all else.
Their fleets must not reach Chandra.
Rebels are near the core.
You have a tail.
Hit!
Blast the core. Now.
I owe you nothing.
The Starhawk will be all but defenseless by the time we're done with it.
Faster, Titan. We cannot let the corvettes cross this debris field.
Let's get more aggressive then! By the time we're done with it. Corvettes are finished. For now. Another convoy is inbound.
We'll be ready for them. Titan 3, scan more cores. We don't have much time to rearm our minefield.
We're with you. Active.
I'm in position.
That one is active.
Too close to the core. Don't die.
Perfect. We can use that one.
Active core.
Enemy fighters have arrived. Hunt them down. They're persistent.
You're welcome.
You did your job.
Watch out!
Good shot.
Takes care of that. In formation and ready.
Let's get this done. Under attack. Easy. Don't be nearby when that core blows.
Joining your position.
Good find.
That will do nicely. Useless to us.
No good. Joining up. Primed and ready.
Rebel destroyed.
All X-Wings destroyed. The cores are safe.
Another convoy of corvettes have arrived, Titan.
Titan, regroup and prepare for the ambush. We're ready. Corvettes incoming.
Do we have enough cores to take them out?
We'd better.
Get away from that core!
You did your job.
I'm hit. Enemy in position. Detonate the core.
storm guns.
Thank me later. Kill that core. Kill those rebels. That hit them. Well done.
Well done, Titan Squadron. Regroup. Titan 3, follow me.
Didn't earn it.
These fools, they underestimate Imperial superiority.
Superior strength, superior ingenuity.
True, but they are not fools.
The Starhawk couldn't cross this field without knowing what it was flying into.
If the New Republic is willing to sacrifice this much, what does that tell you about the value of the Starhawk?
But they're going to be devastated when we destroy it.
Thank you.
Sharpshooting.
The frigate is changing course. They caught onto your trap. We need to fly ahead and find more cores. It's the only way to stop the frigate.
Damage critical.
There's a cluster of cores dead ahead.
Perfect. When the frigate nears that cluster, we'll detonate it. Titan 3, scan that core cluster to ensure it's active.
The rebels have no idea their frigate is heading straight to its doom.
They must not have noticed these cores.
They're desperate, so they got sloppy. Works for me.
Active cores confirmed.
Hull damage. Catastrophic.
Working.
This is our last chance, Titan 3. Nicely done. Frigate destroyed.
That's an understatement. Overseer, what's the situation?
Return to the Overseer for refueling. We have them right where we want them.
The Starhawk is changing course.
They're terrified of you, Titan Squadron. We've diverted the rebels toward the Ringali Nebula. This is where Lyndon Javes and his wretched Starhawk will die.
When do we actually get to play as the rebels again? Because the rebel missions are actually kind of fun. Yeah, that was not a fun mission. Garbage mission completely. Did not like it. I had to drop the difficulty to even get through it. Hated it. Hated every minute of it. No, they didn't get too fancy. It's one of those things where the developers think they were being clever. It's not. It's shitty mission. Shitty mission is what that is. It doesn't make any sense either, because like, you know, the chain gun should rip through the shields no problem. Plus, you're using a TIE fucking bomber. You know, the heavy ordnance of the Imperials. No, let's use these weird fucking cores that are explosives. Yeah, because that makes sense. It's fucking stupid is what it is. It's shitty story writing is what that is. Shit story writing. I mean, okay, yeah, if they planned ahead and they placed mines down, and you had to get people to set things up, and you defended the mines while they were being set up, that makes sense. But here it's like, oh, the rebels got sloppy and left a bunch of active cores somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that'll be their own minefield. That makes sense. It's fucking incompetence, and I hate it. Yeah, it does look a bit like the moon, actually. It's just shit writing and shitty design on so many levels. This mission can literally have 2 middle fingers from me. There was hard missions in Rogue Squadron, but holy fuck, you could at least fucking do them. You know, without fucking too much problems. Plus there was no bullshit writing. The fuck do you want, Keo?
Ardo asked if I saw a way through that minefield Titan set up. But no matter what path we took, we'd lose the fleet. I know it. So the commander took Ardo's second choice. We're heading into the Ringali Nebula. No long-distance comms, sensors are almost dark. It's a gamble, but it's better than no chance at all.
This was playing as the rebels.
When those missiles hit us back at the dockyards, I thought the Temperance was done for. Full shields, and they still almost tore us apart. But we got Terissa and Titan Squadron to chase us, instead of destroying Nadiri for good. That's what matters. Our next steps are unclear, like walking into fog. Better get to the briefing room.
Oh, I can't wait. Hopefully the next set of missions for the rebels is not awful. Although, to be fair, that's going to be it for now. I don't have it in me to carry on for the time being. Not after that clusterfuck of a recent mission. Looks like we're using this in the next mission, the U-Wing. It's a ship that I'm not too familiar with. I think the U-Wing came in the Disney arc, if I remember correctly. Also, it's one of those that uses 2 pilots.
When you're all ready.
Right, I'm actually going to head back to the main menu. I'm going to head off for now. Because we're at the rebel part now, and that's fine. I'm absolutely salty at that mission, though. What's happened is that's ruined a really good night for me. Because most of the missions weren't too awful. I died a few times on some of them because of my own incompetence, sure. But that last mission just now, no. That's just poor design. Poor design. That bad that I have to switch the difficulty down to actually get through it and make it bearable. Bad, that is. I don't even like the way they go about the mission either. It's just lazy writing and incompetence. It just ruins the game on so many levels. Right, that's pretty much gonna be it for now. I'm completely drained after this. Hopefully the next few missions that we're doing as the rebels become a little bit more fun and don't rely on shit gimmicks and awful story writing to get by on it. But yeah, I mean, thanks for watching this train wreck of a stream, I guess, at the end. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm literally gonna go to sleep and try to fucking forget that last mission ever happened. Until then, ciao for now.